Hey, everybody. Can I get your attention? Yes, thank you. Okay, good morning. So you might be wondering why the giraffe costume. I was really late this morning, and this is what I sleep in, so I had to come here really, really fast. So unfortunately, I had to wear this. But I did get an email. They have to make this business professional or business casual. So I got prepared, and I brought a sports jacket. So I'll be a giraffe with a sports jacket. No pants, unfortunately. So I'll put those on. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. So this is a session on Microsoft Graph Toolkit. I'm so excited to be here. You have no idea. This is something I've been working on for a while, and it's really exciting. We're also going to have a really special guest later on. It's going to talk about their implementation. It's going to be freaking cool. So first things first, let's talk a bit about the history of what the Graph Toolkit is. So when we first went on this journey to build a UI library for the graph, we went and looked at different frameworks and what components are already out there. And we saw that there's a request to build applications with React, Angular, Vue, and not all of these had components that developers can use to interact with the graph or with any of the Office data. They have Fabric, which is used for React, but not for the other ones. And then we also looked at all the other frameworks, and we thought, well, maybe we can build some components for some of these frameworks, but we can't scale to all the different frameworks. We can't support all of these. And so the issue was that there's way too many frameworks. So when you build component libraries, you can't really support all of them unless you use web components. So I went and built a web component library because it's all based on web standards that work in all modern browsers, including all the new Edge. And the cool thing about this, it's web components are just reusable UI components that are encapsulated in HTML tags. So as a web developer, if you use divs, which I hope all of the web developers do, it's the exact same thing. You use the exact same way, so you don't have to learn a whole new framework. It works the same way as the built-in HTML elements. And then they work with any web framework. You don't need any dependencies. You can just use them inside of your application. They work natively. Whether it's React or Angular or Vue, whatever it is, they just work. So it works beautifully. Now, the second thing is, a lot of these components that already exist that we can build, they're just UI components. They don't really do anything until you write all the code, and sometimes a lot of code, to tell them what to do. Give it all the data so you can display it and tell how to display it and all that stuff. So we said, okay, let's make them functional. Let's make them smart. I know it's a great solution for that. So we basically powered them by Microsoft Graph. We built providers, we call them authentication providers, that already know how to authenticate with Azure Active Directory, that know how to actually talk to the Microsoft Graph. So all the components out of the box, they already know how to fetch data from the graph and do everything they need to do with best practices. So for example, if you look at a person component, I can tell it, hey, display a me, and then it will go to the graph, find the me, find my picture of the current logged in user, and display that person. Or I can say, hey, find an Alex in there, and it'll go find and search for an Alex and do that for me. I don't have to write a single code of JavaScript to do that. And then we also made sure that these components don't work just in the browser. They work with wherever the web is available and wherever you want to use them. So if you have a Teams tab, you can use these components. If you have a SharePoint web part, they work great in SharePoint web parts. So they work with only a few lines of code. You can use them in all these frameworks. And finally, they look and feel like they're part of Microsoft 365 experience. But they also have extensibility, so you can make them look and brand them the way you want, according to your brand, which is really powerful. So that's why we call this a web components powered by Microsoft Graph, because that's exactly what they are. They're web components powered by Microsoft Graph. Very simple. So let me show you a quick demo of how easy to get started and prove it's only 2 lines of code that you can do this, depending how you count. OK, so I am in a Visual Studio Code. I have an HTML page, just a single HTML page here on the left. On the right, I have a browser window that's showing that one. You can see here I have a single script tag. This is just loading the components from the toolkit. I'm not counting this as a line of code, just FYI. This is just a dependency, so I'm not counting that. And then I've added an MSAL provider. This is what is that authentication provider I talked about. It gives our components the ability to talk to the graph automatically. And the bare minimum I have to do is just provide a client ID. So with this client ID, it already knows how to authenticate with Azure Active Directory. So now I can start adding some components. So I can add a login component to sign in a user. So MGT login right there. And you can see here on the side, I immediately added a sign in button. That's it. So that's 2 lines of code right there. I click the sign in button. already handles all the authentication for me. I sign in, and now I have a user that's signed in, and I have the ability to log them out and do whatever I need to do. That's it. 2 lines of code. Really, really easy. Now I can start adding other components. So for example, I want to add a user calendar. That's it. 1 line of code. So it's super easy for you to go in there and get started. What do you think? Good? Good. So we recently had a 1.0 release, and we have a total of 7 components that we released. They're available right now for you to use in general availability. And I'll go through all of these in a demo. And then we also have 4 different providers that you can use. One for MCell on a website, if you want to use in SharePoint, a SharePoint provider, or a Teams provider in Teams tab. Also, you can extend it with your own provider using the simple provider. You can provide a function that gives us a token or an iProvider. So it's very powerful in how you can use these. So I just want to do, for the rest of the talk for the next 10, 15 minutes, just do a quick demo of all the things you can do with the toolkit. So let's go ahead and go through that. So I talked about using this in SharePoint and Teams. So here it is running in Teams. For example, in this side here, you can see here I'm using 2 different providers. I have the MCell provider, the same one you just saw me use. I also have this Teams provider as well. And you can only use 1 provider at the same time, but we've also built in this ability to say priority of which provider should be used at what time. So for example, the MCell provider depends on the Teams provider. So that way, if I'm running in Teams, I'll just use the Teams provider. Otherwise, use the MCell provider. So now I can see here the same experience on the web. And in Teams, it's running the same way. And I can sign in, opens up the pop-up from Teams, signs me in with the current signed-in user that's in there using the logging hint. And then it's going to show the same information in Teams. So it's really easy with the exact same code. Or if I want to do the same thing in SharePoint, I have a React-based, TypeScript-based SharePoint web part, which uses the toolkit again. So for example, here I am importing the toolkit through an npm package. And I'm just importing the providers and the SharePoint provider. And then when I initialize the web part, I just set the global provider to the SharePoint provider, and that's it. So now any component that I use on the SharePoint will use that SharePoint provider with that context. We'll know how to talk to the Microsoft Graph. So in here, in my actual UI, you can see here I'm using the MGT person, MGT agenda. Again, exact same code I showed you before. I did have to give a type for these components because TypeScript and React do require to know all the different types. But this is something we're working on, so you don't have to do that as well. So maybe ship it as the part of the library. So maybe this is a feedback you can give us. And you can see here on the right, this is, again, I'm in SharePoint. I'm testing it. It works great. Now, there's a few more things you have to do in SharePoint to use Microsoft Graph. The most important one being permissions. So I had to add all the different permissions that my components need in SharePoint. And this is all defined in the documentation of how to actually use Graph inside of SharePoint. But as soon as you do that, you can use these components really, really easily. So let's look at some other components in here. So for example, I showed you agenda. We also have a people picker. So this is an input component that, and if you refresh, that allows you to look up people from your organization. So for example, I can start searching for Alex. I can select Alex. Let's see, searching for Deborah. And I can find, nope, there's no F, Patty Fernandez. Or I can just backspace, and I can do everything through the keyboard. It's a beautiful component that just does that works really great and beautifully inside of your user experience. You can also customize this. You can add a group ID. So if you want to only look for people that are in a specific group or a specific team, that works really great as well. Now, we also have, let's see, we have a people component. The people component looks up all the people that you work closest with in your organization. So it uses the people API, and it's going to display all those people. So it uses a lot of person components to display all the different people. So there they are. In addition to this, we also have the person card, and the person card shows additional details. So for example, on this MGT person, I can say person card equals hover, and then on hover on this person component, see, when I hover on top of it, it's going to show this person card with additional details that's already built in. So with another additional attribute to my existing component, I can actually get this additional UI in there as well. And then finally, we also have the tasks component. And the task component works with both Microsoft Planner and Microsoft To Do. So if I want to display plans from a specific plan and show all the tasks, there, or if I want to show it only for things that are assigned to me, for example, by default view, or a specific plan, or a specific bucket in a plan, I can do that. I can complete them. I can even change who the assigned people are. So I'm going to assign myself here. Let's see, Megan. And I can do that. So it really works really great. Or if I want to change this to only work with to-do tasks, so I can change the data source to Microsoft To Do, and this will go fetch data from Microsoft To Do, depending on what you want to do. So this is the same user, different data source using tasks. And I can even add new tasks. Don't mess up the demo. And hopefully we'll complete this at the end of the session. So a lot of tasks you can start working with immediately. Now you must also be asking, how can I actually customize these tasks? How do I make them myself? By default, they look beautiful and they have a great UI. I want to change your branding to it. So the best thing you can do, the quickest thing you can do is actually change some CSS. And if you look at the documentation, here's the task component documentation. You can change a lot of the CSS property we've exposed. So for example, here's all the different CSS properties that are available for you as a developer to customize. So for example, let's say I could change the background and make this more Ignite-y. Is that a word, Ignite-y? We'll see. So for example, if I go to my CSS, MGT tasks, and task background, let's say orange. And then if I refresh here, you can see this actually looks all orange. There you go. So it's really easy to kind of change the text, change the fonts, change the borders, change the shadows, change whatever you need to do in there to make it look the way you want to do. Now you also might want to completely change the component and add your own data or do whatever, add additional fields or whatever you need to do. So for that, we actually enable templating. So to do templating, for example, here I'm in the agenda component, and I can actually add a new template. I can say template, data type. I want to template each event. Event. There it is. Nothing shows up because I haven't given it a template. And if I do, let's say, event.subject, this will just list all the event subjects in there. So I can use my double curly brackets to do binding to data that's sent directly to me. If you don't know what data is being sent to you, you can look at documentation. One of the fastest ways I found that works really well, if you just do this will just give you the JSON that's being sent. So it's great for debugging. Or also I like to use triple brackets, and triple brackets actually executes code. And I can do console.log this, and you can then, if I go to F12, console, oops, I've missed the curly bracket, there it is. You can actually see it here in your console logs. I'm going to print it out there, so you can actually run some code. So you can actually do pretty cool things here. But let's actually add some more things in here. So for example, I want to add all the attendees, and for that, we can actually iterate over each of the attendees. So for example, I can use a data for, and I can say, okay, for attendee in event.attendees, I want to display their name. If I remember correctly, I can also use this here, or I can just say event, I think I remember this, and I've written down event, no, sorry, attendee dot email address dot name, and then this should display all the names for the people, or I can display their picture, and I can use a person component here again, and can say data, person query, and I can send their name. There it is, and then that will display their pictures. It's going to do that automatically, or I can also add a person card here equals click, so that way when I click on it, I can have this beautiful UI, and then I can style it. Now, this is just a simplified example. We went a bit further here, and we build a quick example how you can actually override the entire UI. So here's a template that we built that completely changes how the agenda component looks like. So for example, we've added this little timeline view here. We're using a couple features here. For example, here is that triple curly brackets here that uses a function that we've provided in code. So that way I can use a converter and convert the data, so show the data in a format that I want to show. We're using a data if. So for example, here I'm checking to see if the body of the event has joined Microsoft Teams meeting, then I show the dot or not, for example. Again, we're using data force to go through different attendees. Here, for example, I'm going through the location, and I've added a map. So, for example, when I click on this, it navigates to Bing and shows the location of that event. It's just real small things you can do and actually change the UI of this component completely, and it's really, really cool. A few more things. You might want to actually add additional data to your component when you build it. So, for example, here on the person card, I've added an extension. So, for example, when I hover over it, it shows additional data from the graph. This is an extension that's in the graph. The way I do that, I use the template rendered event. So that way I get an event every time a template renders, and I can actually get the context and the event and the element that's being rendered. Then I can use my own templating library on top of that, or I can use whatever I want on top of that to kind of change how that looks like. And then here, for example, I'm making a call to the graph again. As part of the toolkit, would give you access to the graph client that we use. So you can use this throughout your application if you need to make additional graph calls. So you don't have to kind of initiate your own, and uses the same provider to do that. So for example, providers.global provider graph.client, and I simply call me, and I get the extensions for that. And then here, I simply write that team into that template inside of the person component. And then finally, the last thing I want to show you is a new component we're working on. It's in preview right now. It's called MGT Get, which allows you to get any data from the graph that you want. For example, here, I'm fetching data from me/messages. We don't have an email component, but I want to do that. And there's no UI. You provide your own template of how you want this UI to look like. So for example, here, when I run this, this will go and fetch all messages from the graph and display them using the template that I provided. So for prototyping or building quick UIs, without actually writing a single line of JavaScript and using the graph, this is really, really powerful. And then I use the same component inside of that person card to add additional data from a new API, the profile API, there's actually a talk on tomorrow. We can get details like work history, project history, educational activities, interests and languages, and a lot more, which allows you to kind of extend this without writing a single line of JavaScript. Now, I know I went through this really, really fast because I'm super excited about all this. I do want to invite a special guest on stage. Raz Nimrodi from Hi Bob has spent some time building their platform and using Microsoft Graph. I'm going to invite him to talk about Microsoft Graph. So please round of applause for him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I clicking through? Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Giraffe.
Welcome.
I'm still upset you didn't bring me a costume. That's okay. Perfect. So a little bit about us before I jump into the demo. And how do I click into here?
I can do it from here.
Oh, it's on that one?
There it is.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So Bob is a people engagement platform focused on helping our clients to attract, engage, and retain their top talent. Everything that we do is built for the employee and allows the employee to kind of decide where they want to touch with their HR data and their HR calls to action. The first thing that we did was actually take all the HR calls to action and bring them into MS Teams. You'll see in a second. This is all of our social information from our platform that actually pulls into channels in MS Teams, and then all those calls to action in a bot here, so you can see some examples right there. And the next thing we did was, obviously with Graph Toolkit, bring in the agenda and the tasks straight into the homepage of our app, again, to allow the employee to really decide where they want to touch all the information from Office right into their homepage here. You can see everything from our app and kind of giving a really super simple work here, all integrated right into the homepage, and very, very nice. That's it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Raz. This is great.
Yeah.
No, this has been a great partnership. I know we had a one quick call, and after that quick call, you're like, it's all done. Like, okay, that's great.
About 20 minutes of coding. All of it went seamlessly into our UI. We had basically no design work done on our end, and it was super nice. Thank you very much for that.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You.
Awesome. So quickly on what's coming up next. We're working on a new proxy provider that allows you to use your backend to make all the graph calls. So that way, if you use ASP.NET or Java, whatever backend you have, and you still want to make those calls through that backend, all the components can use that backend to make all those calls. So the proxy provider helps with that. We're building more components. You saw the get component. We're working on components for Teams and Channel Picker in Teams, for example. So you can do that and a lot more. Working on teaming for things like dark and light teaming, and something we're looking into how to build. And then a lot more things that we're getting from the feedback that developers like you are giving us. So if you have ideas or if you want to see something, please let us know what that is. So call to action, visit aka.ms/mgt. MGT stands for Microsoft Graph Toolkit. Or you can just search it online. Microsoft Graph Toolkit is going to come up. Make sure you use it, give it a try. By giving us feedback and questions and whatever you do, that will engage the interest from the community and continue building cool things that you want us to build and prioritize accordingly. And then if you have ideas and you have the skills to contribute, please do. We're all open source and love working with the community and working with you to kind of build some really cool stuff. If you have any questions, I'll be at the booth mostly all day today at the Graph booths over there, so you can ask me any questions. I can pull out my laptop and I can show you some code and we can hack together. There's also a roundtable that's happening later this afternoon today and tomorrow, and you can come talk about what's coming up next, some ideas that we have, get your feedback on that, so I encourage you to kind of do that. We're just halfway through Ignite, so there's a lot more sessions going on, so if you want to take a picture of all the Graph sessions happening, please do so right now. We're almost exactly halfway, so there's still a ton of stuff, so make sure to kind of take a picture of this and keep this for your records. Even after Ignite, this is all going to be recorded, so you can go and search all these sessions that you missed, so you can actually go back and rewatch everything. If you want to rewatch the giraffe again, even though you're here, you can do that as well. This is going to be all recorded. And then please make sure you evaluate the session. It's how I get better, it's how Microsoft Ignite gets better, and how I get your awesome feedback as well. And you can do it all through the app. Thank you, everybody. I can't wait to see what you build with this. Thank you.